Welcome to IBC 2019. This is the year's most influential media, entertainment, and technology event, right here in Amsterdam. Hi, I'm Ashley with InBroadcast. Joining me is Abe of AJA Video. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Very good, thank you. So, you have a couple new things here. This is a big booth, a couple new things going on. What are you currently highlighting right now?
Well, we have a bunch of new exciting products here at IBC 2019. One of the big things in the world of pro video right now is 12G-SDI. It's basically super high bandwidth SDI, so you can put 4K up to 60p over one single cable. Very, very convenient for wiring up facilities. So now we actually have as part of our Kumo router line, a Kumo 6464 12G. So that's 64 channels by 64 channels of 12G SDI routing. We've way overbuilt it. It far exceeds SMPTE specs, so you can have real long cable runs out of this router. It's really unique in that respect. So that router we just announced a couple days ago. It's about $9,000 US. We're really excited to have that out there. Also in the world of conversion, we've really embraced the openGear standard. openGear was originally invented by Ross Video, so it's an open standard that basically allows a whole bunch of different manufacturers to make these little rack frame cards that slide into these two rack unit chassis that you have like 10, 20 cards in one of these chassis doing all sorts of different conversions. So what we've done is take a lot of our really popular mini converters and put them in openGear form factor. And some of the new ones we've just released, we released an OG FS Mini. So our real popular FS line of frame synchronizers is now in a smaller form factor. We have them as mini converters. We also have them as openGear cards. So the OG FS Mini is the openGear one. It's a little tiny frame sync. It allows you to take a 3G SDI or an HDMI signal in, provide frame sync, and then output it again. It also has up, down, and cross conversion capabilities, and you can put up to 10 of them into two rack units. Super convenient. We also took our very popular ROI converters. ROI stands for Region of Interest. They're basically a scan converter, so you can take an odd resolution that's coming out of a computer or any source like that and scan convert it and output it via SDI in a SMPTE spec resolution and frame rate. So we have the ROI HDMI, which is an HDMI scan converter, and the ROI DVI, which is a DVI scan converter. Those are also in the openGear form factor. So basically what those allow you to do is you load 10 of them into one openGear frame. You can run a big old video wall, you can run multiple monitors, and any source that you plug into them will just go to those monitors or go to a switcher, and it's just going to work. It's very, very convenient. So we're excited to be offering those as well. Another big thing we've announced, we had a big product that we announced about a year ago, was our Hdr Image Analyzer. It's extremely complicated and fancy, and basically what it does is it allows you to take an HDR image, input it into the analyzer, and then make sure that it's HDR'd right. It's the best way to put it. So our original HDR analyzer had a 3G SDI interface. Our new one is the HDR Image Analyzer 12G, and it has a 12G SDI interface. And very excited to offer that one as well. It's kind of the most expensive product we've ever made. It's about $20,000 US, but it's worth every penny. It's been a real big hit at this show so far today. We also have, as part of our OEM and developer line of products, these are our Corvette Boards. They kind of sit alongside of our Kona boards, but they're really designed for our developer partners. We have our Corvette 44 12G. It comes in multiple different form factors: full height, low profile, full height with full-size BNC connectors. We have a passive version of it. We have an active cooling version of it. Lots and lots of different options. But basically, it's the fastest PCIe board we've ever made. It's Gen 3 8-lane board. It has 4 12G SDI ports on it. They could be inputs, they could be outputs. It's fully configurable. It has a reference input. Our developers are really, really excited to get them in their hands. I actually do a lot of work with our developers, and they've been flocking into the booth just begging me to get one of these to them. So Yeah, I can't wait to get out and to get back home and start shipping these things out to my developer partners, because they're all chomping at the bit for it. Another big product here, I mean, we announced it at NAB, we're shipping it now, and it's been extremely successful for us. It's actually right behind us here. It's our Key Pro Go. The Key Pro Go, it's just like our other Key Pro recorders, which have been very, very popular for almost 10 years now, except now this one records to H.264. So instead of recording to ProRes, which is a real high bandwidth, high data rate format, we now record to H.264, so we don't have to use big expensive SSD drives in there. We can use basically off-the-shelf USB thumb drives, and you can record up to 4 channels of HD to 4 different USB thumb drives. And then we've even got a USB port on the back of the box that allows you to take all 4 of those channels and record them to one drive simultaneously. So you have 4 channels of record, and then all 4 channels are going to a backup drive plugged into the back. So this product has been unbelievably popular, especially in the AV market, but the broadcasters really seem to like it too. So yeah, this IBC, we have a ton of stuff that we've put out there. In addition to all of the products too, we have a bunch of exciting new firmware updates, software updates. Our desktop software has become immensely more powerful. We're actually doing 8K capture and output with our control room application. We have a big 8K monitor here in the booth displaying 8K via one of our Kona 5 cards. So
many things. The list goes on.
Yeah, I could go all day here.
Right. But we don't have too much time here, so everyone be sure to go to their website and check everything out. And thank you so much for talking to us.
Right on. Thank you so much.